guys, hope you're well. Today's video, guys, is the billion DPS Golem Summoner build, guys, okay? We cracked the billion damage. I've actually got up to 1.3 billion damage so far, and my gear is nowhere near done. I reckon we're going to easily hit 2 billion, guys, on this. Let's get Golem Mastery up, and the other Mastery in the rig, etc, etc. We have a Golem damage. But yeah, guys, works really well. And it's a lot of fun, man. It's a lot of fun. Let me show you the rotation quickly. So we are using the new mythic, guys, okay? Here of Perdition. This thing is absolutely cracked. Gives you 200 damage to angels and demons. And it's got crit strike, core skills, lucky chance, movement speed, and a 60x. Gives you this little buff in your bar here, powered by Lilith. And it gives you the big numbers. And also, guys, on this one we're using Fists of Fate. Fists of Fate now works on pets. And randomly, all your pets, guys, will do 1% to 300% extra damage, okay? Now, you don't have to use Fists of Fate. And honestly, you could just use the gloves, guys, with Tendrils instead, Grasping Veins, for the extra crit and crit strike CHD damage. And this is more consistent. But you can get some really crazy numbers with Fists of Fate. And I can spam my Golem as well, which is really nice. So, yeah, if you don't like using Fists of Fate, you can just use Grasping Veins, guys, and be absolutely fine. It's more consistent. But if you want to fish, guys, have more fun, the Fist of Fate can be amazing. You can get some absolutely crazy hits, man. Crazy hits. So let's really show you the rotation. Yeah. I'm still actually auto cursing on this build. Okay, let me quickly go into multiple training dummies. There we go. So I'm actually auto cursing on this build. I should really use Hulking Aspect here. So that way the Golem resets its cooldown even quicker. But because I'm using Corp Explosion, and I have an enormous amount of lucky chance. I've got 66% on this glove here, guys, and another 30% here, you know. So my lucky chance decrepify is proccing very quickly to reset all my cooldowns anyway. So let me demonstrate. Okay, so we've got Auto Curse. Auto Curse is kicking off now. Okay, and so Golem Ultimate, and I hold down and shut the Corp Explosion, and just look at my cooldowns. Look, there's Golem again. There's Golem again. And you get the idea. Look, my ultimate's recharges super quick. There's Golem again. Ultimate, Tendrils, Blood Mist. You know, it resets unbelievably quick while you're in combat. So I don't feel like I need to use Hulking Aspect. But if you did use it, and you cast manually, you'd be able to spam your Golem 24/7 pretty much. It's nuts. But because I've got so much lucky chance with this particular setup, I don't feel like I need to use Hulking Aspect right now, you know? And even single target's amazing, you know? So, Corp Explosion, guys, for the win. Just hold it down, baby. Hold it down. Boom, 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 look. Boom, 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 boom. You're resetting super quick. It's sick. So, yeah, guys, the best crit I've had so far is, yeah, 1.3 billion so far. Okay, so we need to, because we're not using Sackbring, that automatically empowers our pets now, we have to raise a corpse to get this damage buff. Once that damage rushes up from Priestman, we're getting more damage on our pets, yeah? And then we need to make sure that we've done 4 Corp Explosions to proc a Flesh Eater on the Paragon board as well. Okay, so then cast Tendrils, when you cast your ultimate as well, and boom! And you see all the big damage numbers just spam out, man, like, boom! But yeah, best I've got so far, 1.3 billion. So far, man. It could go a lot higher than this. Or 834. So what we're doing, what's happening now, Fists of Fate is proccing, and hopefully we can get it to 300%. You know, a lot of people say, oh, Fists of Fate's a bait, but there was a 1.1 billion. But if you could spam your Golem as fast as this in combat, then you can just fish for those crits very quickly. It's going to be really good for, like, the pits and things like that, you know? It's really nice. We'll quickly show it in action, just briefly, man. Let's quickly go into, I don't know. What shall we do, Mr. Wolf? I'll just jump into a quick dungeon, yeah? I've already done T4 hordes as well on this build earlier, guys. On wave 10, it was easy. I just walked through it. I actually had the wrong aspect on my weapon as well. Right, so let me just grab a quick dungeon key. Yeah, that'll do. Just go in here quickly, yeah? Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with the pet builds this season, guys. It's so much fun. Also, guys, check out the previous videos as well. And they've got like the starter build there, Necromancer, is a speed farming build, then the lazy endgame summoner build that goes T4. Then this one's for the really deep endgame for the big damage rotation. Yeah, it's nice. Right then, guys. So while we're moving, let me go over the runes actually. While we're moving, every 20 meters, we're resetting that ultimate. This is a safeguard to make sure that you have your barrier up. If your barrier's not up from Soul Rift, you're gonna die basically. So you have to make sure this is up all the time. But once we're in combat, as long as we're holding our Corp Explosion, and it's procced to Caprify cooldowns, then we can actually just stand still, then generate the crit as well on top. Okay, so when I stand still, lift Gar, we get crit. Okay, and I've almost capped my crit. Okay, so I'm on 79% now. I'm just standing still. So if I use tendrils, I would actually, cap my crit basically, which is nuts. So virtually every hit you do, you will be hitting that full DPS. It's filthy, so good. So yeah, let's go in combat. We'll show it next year. Right, Alt more line. Let's find a pack. Blood Mist them. Tendrils first. Cast Raise Dead to buff your pet's DPS. Then send in the Golem. Bang! And they just explode into little bits. It's very fun. Ultimate's back up online already, so let's go in. Again, Blood Mist in. You see a corpse, tendrils, raise skeleton, a few corp explosions, send in the Golem, and basically profit. And that's all you got to do. It's really simple. Way! Send in the Golem man to make an early corpse, tendrils, raise skeleton, hold down corpse explosion. They're already dead already, my god. Okay, boom. And you get the idea, and that's pretty much rotation. There's a red elite down there. Let's go kill this red elite. Let me just get my ultimate back up. There we go. We've got soul restoration in the gear as well. Yeah, you got a big boy here. Golem. Oh, okay, he's already dead. Okay, I didn't get the chance to do my rotation because he just got blasted. But yeah, you get the idea. But that's the rotation. It's really easy, man. It's super easy. And Ring of Mending's going off as well. It's nuts. Also, guys, you don't have to use Blood Mist. I just like Blood Mist, man, because it's just yo shit button, you know? But you don't have to use Blood Mist. You can just use Blight there for the extra 20x for your pets as well, which is fantastic. Now, that's a huge amount of damage if you're pushing pits, you know, just switch out to Blight instead. But that's the way the rotation of the build works, and it's super easy, man. And it just blasts, you know? It just absolutely blasts. So yeah, like I said, if you want to have even more pet DPS and you don't care about Blood Mist, guys, just go to Blight here. Just unspec this, get rid of it. Go into Blight, and bang, you get another 20x on your pets as well. And then you see even bigger DPS. Very big DPS. DPS good, man. DPS good. Right then, guys, so let's go through the gear, yeah? Right, guys, so we're using the new Mythic now. Okay, now you don't have this, don't worry. You can just use a helm like this. It'd be absolutely fine. Okay, just have also Curse Aura on the helmet. And then on the pants, just have a hulking aspect so you can spam the Golem, okay? But this helmet does give you an enormous amount of DPS. And this is how we're doing so much damage with this helmet and Fist of Fate. It's really sweet, man. How do you get this helmet, guys? It's a random mythic drop, okay, from tormented bosses. When you're doing the bosses on the map, you know, like Juriel, things like that, all has a chance to drop. I've actually got pretty much all my mythics on T3, which is mad. I've got T4 now easy with this build, you know what I mean? But I've actually done most of my farming on T3, okay? But I didn't actually get this to drop. I actually crafted it. For those that don't know, you can craft mythics with runes, okay? So we go to the jeweler here and click on rune crafting. You see this here, guys? Look, mythic uniques. There you go. You can craft all the mythic uniques with certain runes, okay? Now, if you're not sure what these runes are, if you just right-click on the recipe, ta-da! And it tells you exactly what you need. So you would need 2 resplendent sparks. So you need to find at least 2 mythics or kill Lilith to get the guaranteed spark, guys. And then 6 jar runes, 6 Q runes, and 6 Gar runes. The way I farm my runes is I just fight tormented bosses all the time. I just fight tormented bosses all the time. I'm always farming boss mats, guys, in the new dungeon over here. In the main jungle area, okay? So when you do the Undercity thing right here, I just use a token that, again, I just get from killing tormented bosses all the time. I get a token, guys, and I just use this, basically. So boss summoning materials, items, and compasses, yeah? Then we use that, then we get that as well on top, and then use the, where is it? This one here, so Tribute of Titans. I get these all the time, especially from pits as well. And complete in dungeon, blah blah blah, gives you boss summon materials. Okay, so I just zip through that dungeon. I just get tons of boss materials, guys, all the time, man. And then I smash out the bosses. I get loads of runes, sometimes a mythic as well. Blow those up. Got my sparks and crafted my helmet. I've done this pretty quick, and I did all of this on T3 with the speed farming build, guys. Necromancer, check that out on the channel as well. And done all of that just on T3 with that speed farming build. It was great. And I was like, oh god, I've got all the runes already. It's great. So yeah, crafted it up, and off you go. And also, guys, if you haven't got certain runes to craft this, you can go to Diablo.trade and try to buy a rune from another player for gold, okay? And you can do it that way as well. But yeah, it's a great helm. Brilliant. So guys, we've got topazes in the helmet for the extra intelligence buff as well. So this thing has crit strike, lucky crit, lucky chance, which is just amazing, movement speed, and core skills as well. Don't really use core skills in this build, but it will buff up our cores like Decrepify to have more damage reduction, stuff like that, which is great. On chestplate, guys, we're using Harder Bones Aspects for damage reduction for us and our pets. And it's really important to master the Golem Mastery on this as high as possible because it's your biggest damage modifier. Okay, so I'm on 5.1. If I take my chest off at the moment, it's got +3. And suddenly I'm now on 3.9. So, Golem Mastery and chestplate is the most important thing you need to master up for damage. Same for your Ring of Mendelin, with the mastery for your skeletal mages and also Golem as well. I'm already hitting for 1.3 billion, and I've only got this on blue right now, which is nuts. So once we've got this sorted out properly, guys, it's going to be 2 bill plus easy. Lovely. Then, guys, to hit armor cap on T4, okay, so I've got the resistance sorted out. Well, the resistance is capped out in this particular setup. My arm's not capped yet because I need to masterwork the armor percent on my legs. Once I've done that, I'll be capped. But remember, as you masterwork all your gear up, all your base armor's going up as well, and eventually you can start fine-tuning it, taking that away, put something else in, okay? So, yeah, 1000 is the armor cap as always. I'm a little bit off at the moment, but once I get that to yellow, it should be fine. So, yeah, as Reword earlier, like I said, is back sec. So every time we move 20 meters, we get 2 seconds off our cooldowns for our ultimate, which is really important. So, you know, if your ultimate goes down, you're not reset because you've not been spamming Corp Explosion and not decrepifying targets, then you can run away, just reset your ultimate, come back in with your full barrier, and off you go. Soul Restoration, guys, as well. You really need that Soul Restoration, otherwise it might reset too quickly. You'd be without your barrier. No barrier equals dead, okay? Okay, guys, Fist of Fate, man. Now, this thing is nuts, man. I love this thing. It can randomly roll between 0.2, 0.1, 1.3, man, on attack, crit strike, and lucky chance. So a friend of mine on my live stream at twitch.tv/BigDaddyDen76, guys, feel free to jump on there as well. I stream daily, Wednesday to Sunday. And a friend of mine on stream gave me these gloves, and I was like, oh my god, and look at the lucky chance. That lucky chance, guys, paired with this lucky chance here, it just resets our cooldowns for Decrepify so quickly with Corp Explosion. That's how we reset everything super quick. It's just blast, baby. So good. But like I said, you don't have to use this. And you can just use standard glove guys like this. Golem, Soul Restoration, Crit, Intel. And put on Grasping Veins. Put on Grasping Veins on this, guys. Grasping Veins scales really well now. And just gives you a consistent damage. But if you like me, man, you like to fish and gamble a little bit, Fist of Fate, guys, you can see some crazy numbers. Because it now works with pets now. Anything from 1% to 300% damage. Awesome. This item, guys, drops from Beast and Ice, by the way. Necromancer. For pets, guys, I'm using Cursed Aura. Now, like I said earlier in the video, I should really use Hulking. I'm lazy, and I don't like casting too many spells on my bar. I want to kind of have a slightly lazy, chill vibe to this. So I'm just using Auto Curse Aura, so all my curses spread automatically to the whole screen. But if you guys want to spam your Golem like crazy with the amount of cooldown we have, then put in the Hulking aspect, where the Golem can reset its cooldown as it attacks targets. And you literally can just spam it, and then you can just change, you know, Blood Mist to Decrepify, basically. And off we go blast, boys. It's gonna be good fun. Total armor, Soul Restoration, into max life, all res. Okay. Also, guys, all the stats as usual in the description of the video with a build guide on mobilitics. Then the guys' last rune word is Lift Guard. Lift rune is quite rare. Okay, I've only found 4 so far. But again, you can just trade one on the Diablo.trade. I think they go for about 100 mil gold, which ain't too bad. Just do Whisper missions, guys, bid up your gold, you get it pretty quick. Or sell some old stuff that you don't need. So Lift Guard, guys, so when we stand still, we're basically getting 25% crit. So I'm pretty much capping my crit already. I think I'm on about... It might not show in town prep because it's not a combat zone, but at the moment 16. Yeah, so it's because I'm not getting my extra crit. But yeah, I'm virtually capped crit already. But like I said, if we use tendrils, then we crit cap. Watch if it just blow up. It's great, man. So, yeah, guys, right now I use Auto Curse because I just want to curse everything automatically. I can't be bothered to put it on my bar. I'm lazy. But, yeah, if you want to go full DPS, then put in Hulking aspect and you'll just smash. Again, armor percent, Soul Restoration. Trying to get that total armor, guys, on Masterwork into yellow. So two hits to cap out your armor. Awesome. Okay, guys, boots meant occult dominion as always, initial +2 pets as well. It's really important to have maximum pets in the build because Conan's Edict passive now gives us 3% attack speed and damage bonus per pet, which is really, really nice. And then, guys, Intel, maximum life. I had to put all res here to get us up to all res cap. But remember, though, as we Paragon higher, we're getting more main stat. Intelligence turns into also resistance for us as well. In the future, man, because the Paragon cap, I believe, is, was it 323 to 324? I'm 232 at the moment. So eventually, I could probably move away from this resistance cap, all res cap on my on my boots, you know. Then, guys, I've templated movement speed and soul rift duration once again, man. Awesome. Also, guys, make sure you get maximum evade charges on your boots as well, so where you can just evade like crazy, man. Get away from that bad stuff, especially Mr. Butcher. Brilliant. Okay, guys, we use a 2-hand Cypher as well. Baseline, this has 40% summoning damage as well, which is great. And that all helps proc the Ring of Mendelin. For those that don't know, guys, summoning damage, skill of warrior damage, mage damage, golem damage all scales the proc now of Ring of Mendelin, which is amazing. It just blows stuff up super quick. I've actually got a half-decent scythe today, guys. I just literally bought this from a player from Diablo.trade a minute ago, and I finally got the correct roll of intelligence, maximum life, and finally got my crit strike damage roll. And I was doing, though, for that 1.3 billion damage, guys, without that crit strike damage roll, so I could probably go higher now. Then, guys, temporary golem damage and chance for golem to hit twice, man, as well, which is great. This thing is so good. When you see that golem hit twice, guys, it's absolutely special. New aspect, guys, Fell Gluttony, okay? Your golem actives when you use the golem main ability. Also causes your golem to erupt as well, up to 6,352 physical damage. 2 surrounding enemies, so you get 2 explosions now. It's amazing. And the one from Mendelin as well. So that's great. Your golem also consumes corpses to reduce its breeding cooldown by 1 second as well. So that's helping proc exposed flesh, guys. Or no exposed flesh, sorry. Oh, I can't remember what it's called now. I need a coffee. This passive over here. What's it called again? I always get it. Flesh Eater. I always call it exposed flesh. Flesh Eater for the 40x damage, okay? So that, and while you're doing corp explosion to reset your stuff, man, it's just proccing that really quick. So that's the main rotation. Once you see Flesh Eater go off, and then that's where you stick in the golem, man. Just after you pop Soul Rift for the extra 15x as well. It just goes boom and blows up. Gems in the weapon, guys. Vulnerable gems always. For Sapphires, got an extra 108% there. Sweet. Amulet, guys, finally got a half-decent amulet. Oh, I overpaid for this. 500 mil for this amulet. Oh my god. So, guys, on this amulet here, it's really, really important to have Hellbent Commander and hopefully Amplify on there as well. Okay? All the best rolls are on the stat guide as well in the video description, okay? But it's really, really important to master Hellbent Commander over everything, okay? Because that will buff all your pet DPS by an enormous amount. And I've only got one hit on this so far. I'm already hitting 1.3 bill already, so yeah, it's great. Aspect, guys, is animation, okay? Your minions doing up to 68x extra damage. I've only got 59 yet, so trying to find that better one. Brilliant. Golem cooldown, guys, is very important on this, obviously, and extra golem damage. But yeah, don't master up the golem damage. Go for Hellbent Commander. It's more DPS. Next ring, guys, is Frenzy Dead. Frenzy Dead gives us attack speed. It's very, very important for us to hit 100% attack speed to proc the cult leader and power system node here, okay? So if we hit 100% attack speed, we get 200x here for our pet. So it's very, very important to hit that. It is possible to possibly do it with the Merc as well. If we use Variana, we go down this side here. Look, we can get attack speed here up to 10x. Okay, there's no one here, there's no one here. So if we do that and we have perfect masterworking rolls on our attack speed gear, it might be possible to do it, but it'd be a time with attack speed buff from Variana rather than being fixed from Frenzied. Food for thought, definitely worth shopping, guys. So yeah, guys, temperatures, maximum life, crit strike damage, golem active cooldown again, and golem damage on this one, just masterwork the golem damage all the way to the top. And again, guys, of course, the Ring of Mendelin, which is now really powerful. When you're masterworking this, guys, just go for the mastery. Skill of Warrior Mastery, Skill of Mage Mastery, Golem Mastery. Try to get this, and try to get one, hopefully, with the 7,146. Mine's only a 6.2. And I'm slapping. Currently, guys, I've got 2 skulls in here and an all-res gem here, man, to do achieve cap, okay? Just got masterwork. A bit of armor there on those pants to get to the 1,000 as well. But yeah, Ring of Mendelin, guys, just amazing. Every 6 attack from each minion now, it basically explodes. And it scales so well, it just destroys. It's absolutely fantastic. Right, guys, Book of the Dead Man. Skeleton Warriors, guys. Reapers, as always. The more corpses we have, the faster we can cast Corpse Explosion and reset all our cooldowns, because Corpse Explosion just resets cooldowns so quickly from Decrepify, which is just fantastic over there in just a sec. Then, guys, Mages, guys. Shadow Mages, first one here for the 15x, as always. And Golems, guys. There's nothing better than the Golem, Blood Golem on the second rune here, guys, for the 50x as well. Also explodes as well. All these massive explosions going off is so much fun. And just destroys. Brilliant. Right, skills. Let's go to skill tree, guys. So as usual, guys, just it's not changed much from the last build, really. It's pretty much the same. We'll quickly go over it. A couple of points here, guys. Enhance reap to reap here. If you're leveling with this build, and you can level this build as well, I do suggest you use Necromancer instead, which is the previous build, guys. Check that out on the channel. But if you do want to level this build, you can level this build. It'll be absolutely fine. Use reap, guys, to get the attack speed that goes over to your pets. And then huge fresh, guys, with extra corpses on lucky chance, 1.9 in energy. And zip on down here, guys, to Blood Mist. Now, this is our oh shit button. Okay? Blood Mist, guys, you're indistractable. And when we come out, we get an extra 10 crit as well on top. So we get even more crit. And you're completely invulnerable during this. Like I said, though, you can take this out, guys, for Blight for the extra 20x for your pets instead. Brilliant. Okay, guys, so Corpse Explosion. But this is how we reset our cooldowns really quickly. Fueled by Death Glides as well for another 9x as well from consuming corpses, which the Golem is doing for us. Thank you, Mr. Golem. It's Falcatly, I expect, is for the win. And then, guys, over here to Blighted Corpse Explosion. So it's a DOT, okay? And this just procs cooldown from Decrepify so quickly. So just hold it down while you're in DPSing mode. And you'll just see everything reset once you've got your lucky chance up. It's really, really sweet. And guys, I've got spare 2 points here, so I popped in the Necrotic Fortitude, Lucky Chance Barrier, basically, as well on top. We've already got Soul Rift Barrier, but, you know, an extra barrier can't hurt, man. We've got an enormous amount of Lucky Chance in this build, so this procs as well. Then Titan's Fall, guys, while we're fortified, which we fortify extremely quickly by generating corpses in this build. We're getting an extra 18x against elites as well. Spiked armor, guys, armor bonus really needed, and also the fawns can actually proc lucky chance from the pets to the from a monster when they get hit, which is great. So more lucky chance there. Max out Skeleton Warrior Marshal, guys, keeping them alive, and also scales the damage ring amended in as well. Brilliant. Pop down here, guys, to Iron Maiden. Yep, still using Iron Maiden, and go over to here. We've actually got Infinite Essence as well to this one here. So you heal for 7% of your maximum life for every enemy dies while fleet of Iron Maiden. So you're healing on the go as well, which is great. Love that. Extra curse damage on Amplify, 12x. Try to get that on your amulet, guys, if you can. Hellbent, Amplify. Then HP. Oh my god, amazing. And then down here, guys, to Decrepify. Now, because we get an extra core skills now from the new helmet, the new mythic helmet, we're actually getting more damage reduction now. No, it's actually almost 21%. Right. So yeah, guys, this does damage reduction and slow, and then stun as well, which is great. Get CC, and then of course the cooldowns, 50% chance to reduce your cooldowns as well on lucky hit, because we have so much lucky hit, basically 110% I think I've got right now. It's just resetting cooldowns virtually instantly, it's amazing. Max out mages, guys, as well for the extra damage, and it makes the head mandolin proc even harder. Down here, guys, yes, we're still using a little bit of Reaper's Pursuit and Crippling Darkness, because we're using Shadow Corpse Explosion and Shadow Mages. It's actually proccing this extra stun as well on top, so just keeps you alive and just gives you that big stagger on big bosses, things like that. It's really nice. You don't have to use this, but I really like the extra stagger and the stun, man. It's just really, really nice. Just well as well. Okay, guys, tendrils, guys, pull everything in, stun them, and give us an extra vulnerable well on top, which is great. So we've got lots of vulnerable in this build. Everything's vulnerable all the time. Then, guys, we only need 2 points of Necrotic Carapace. This got buffed, so we fortify for 10% of our maximum life when we form a corpse from us, from killing the target, or from our minions. So just the Reaper pets making corpses. So we fortify extremely quickly in this build, and then you get extra damage reduction. Okay, guys, final tree down here. Pop down here, guys, and of course, maximize your Golem Mastery. The Golem is our main boy in this build, and he's going to be a guy that's going to be smashing absolutely everything out. And then, guys, finality as well. You deal 50% increased damage after 8 seconds when casting an ultimate skill as well. So when you're doing rotation, when you've got 5 stacks of those corpses going off from Flesh Eater, hit your ultimate, and then go click the Golem, watch them just blow up. And they will all die. A grisly death. Lovely. Well then, guys, so what else we got in here? Hellbent Commander. This is super important as well. That's for the 60x. Now, like I said, I want to hit 1.3 billion damage. I've only got 1 roll of this right now on my amulet, so This just gives you such a crazy amount of damage. For those that don't know now, this gives you damage at all ranges now rather than being close, because they just changed a while ago. Then Inspiring Leader guys for extra 12x, man. Crit strike for you and your minions, and get an extra 18% crit strike chance. And then guys, the Soul Rift is amazing. This skill is so good, man. It's so good. It gives you a barrier, gives you 30x damage buff, and makes mobs vulnerable as well. So it just does everything. You don't even need an aspect for this thing. And it's just, you can just keep this up all the time with the way we've got this set up. And it just wrecks. Always keep this up. If this ever drops, you probably will die. But we've got lots of ways to reset our cooldowns in this build to make sure that you don't die. Soul Restoration is very important on the tempers as well. Then last but not least, guys, of course, is Kalen's Edict as well. This was changed now, so we get 3% attack speed for each active minion, and also now free increased damage as well on top. So this thing is just brilliant now. 36x, guys, basically. For damage and attack speed. Brilliant. Alright guys, for Paragon, let's quickly look at the Mercenary. Okay, so I like to use Variana. I think she's awesome. Absolutely love this lead man because she gives us movement speed as well. I hate moving slow on Necro, so we've got a movement speed buff here as well. It grants us. I've gone over to Shockwave, okay, which knocks down enemies, which is great. And then this one here, if you come crowd control, Variana leaps towards the enemy that inflicted it and knocks them down as well, which is really nice. And then guys, I actually got for Ancient Harpoons. Why Ancient Harpoons? Variana just harpoons instead of piercing enemies. Rips a Mac, pulls them and stuns them, yeah? But it's for this one down here. Whereas harpoons additionally slow enemies by 40%, sorry, for 3 seconds. During this time, you gain 30% lucky hit chance against those targets. So we have even more lucky chance to reset all our cooldowns from Decrepify, guys. Boom. And that's how we can reset all this stuff super, super quick. She just helps out. Like I said earlier, you can go over here and make it so you get more attack speed from Bloodlust, things like that. If you don't want to use Frenzy Men on the ring. It'd just be a time and attack speed buff, then you have to masterwork that other attack speed stuff in your gear to reach the 100% cap. But right now, I just like using the Frenzy Ring and just using this. It just works really, really well. Each of them try different out combos. And then guys, for Reinforcement, I like to use right here. For Bastion, it's the one where he puts the big shield up and gives us a loss of damage reduction, 90%. It's really nice. And currently I've got it on any skills in combat. Honestly, I'll probably just change this when I get injured. Or control parent effect. I'm not going to change that to injured. The reason why we don't want to spam this too much, there was a bug. I don't know, there was a patch yesterday. I don't see if it was fixed or not. But if your Merc comes in all the time, it resets these stacks on your Ring of Mendling, which is annoying. It might have been fixed now. I'm not tested it. The same with Resurrecting Pets as well. That's why we're not using the Spirit Balls on the Rune Word right now. So hope it's been fixed. But yeah, just change it so it's on a slow thing though. You don't want him coming in all the time because it could be bug resetting Ring of Mendling stacks. Lovely. Last one of these guys is the Paragon tree as well. Hey, right guys, so let's go down here. Alright guys, first thing you want to use is Exploit. Okay, now normally I use Corporeal, man, for movement speed and the physical damage, and that does work and it's absolutely fine, but honestly, you know, 52% extra vulnerable damage, guys, is just massive, you know, so I've popped in, because it's an in-game smasher build now, we've popped in Exploit, but if you're leveling with this build, use Corporeal, because it gives you movement speed and physical damage will still work really well. So guys, Corporeal man for Exploit, sorry, for extra vulnerable damage there as well. Lovely. Then guys, into Cult Leader. Like I said, you need 100% of attack speed. Remember, you get 36% from Kalen's Edict, which doesn't show on your stats, by the way. So just add 36 plus your base attack speed, etc., etc., and then your aspect attack speed from Frenzy down your ring. And once you hit 100%, guys, you get 200x for all your pets. It's really, really important. Okay, definitely take Scott Mage damage early as well. This really helps, man, while you're leveling. This really, even though it's a golden focus build, this really still helps because it's properly recommended. Eventually, once I've got enough Paragon points, I will actually go over here and activate the Skeletal Warriors damage as well, just to make my Ring of Mendling proc even harder for those particular pet type. It's really nice. Then guys, here we are using Essence for the crit strike damage as always. And over here guys, on the next tree, normally I would have Center Death here, but I've changed it guys to the new board Frailty. This thing is amazing. We're currently auto-cursing on this build, and the monsters will take 40x after 4 seconds, which is amazing, so that damage just shoots up. This board is so good, man, look. Resistance, armor up here, down here, guys. Look, maximum resistance, shadow resistance, HP. So good. Like, it's so good, man. Look, down here, look, got damage to crowd control. Then we've got more vulnerable damage. It's such a good tree, man, to spike our DPS. It's brilliant. Then, guys, here, guys, got control. So we get damage to crowd control targets. So as soon as we curse anything, it's slowed with Decrepify, which is done automatically currently. It's all done for you, and we get an extra 20x on top as well. Also, guys, when you're using this build, try to get your glyphs to at least level 15, okay? This is an endgame build, so I've got mine over. Mine are currently level 70, 71 at the moment. The higher your glyphs are, the more damage you're going to do, so obviously. But at level 15 and level 46, the radius gets bigger, okay? And that way, you can activate the bonuses earlier, sort of thing, and start fleshing out the certain boards that give you more damage. That's what I'm currently doing at the moment with control and, you know, in essence, just grabbing all these extra nodes that I just currently don't have. So as I level up more Paragon, I'll go into here as well. Get even more damage. Lovely. Brilliant. So yeah, went up here, guys. Also, there's maximum life here as well, and attack speed. So you need even more attack speed. I currently don't need it, so I didn't take this bit here. I just took extra life here. Came across and went into the next board, guys, which of course is Flesh Eater. Let's go. So as we're consuming corpses, and also the golem is consuming all corpses automatically, we get a 40x buff. That's when you want to tell the golem to attack, man. Just after you hit your ultimate for the extra 15x as well on top. You just see the big crits, guys, go off, man. Oh, few fish, a good fist fate proc, that is. Golem, guys, of course, here as well. There's some massive golem damage at the moment as well. I'm currently flushing out all this over here. Etc, etc, extra base damage here as well. Over here, guys, look, there's more maximum life and life regen per second as well. So I grabbed all this as well. Eventually, I'm going to go up here and grab the extra damage to injured enemies as well on top to smash even further. Down here, guys, I changed this as well. We've now got all res here and maximum life. Definitely go this route. I used to go this way now, but definitely go down here. Grab all this because this just helps out so much. So good. Eventually, once we've got enough Paragon, we can activate the secondary bonuses as well on top. And then we can start fixing the fixes in the gear stuff, like, and we've got using all res rolls on boots, things like that. So eventually, once we're much higher Paragon, got loads of main stats, some of those rolls can come out, and we can just put other fixes there instead, make our character into a god. Last trait, guys, of course, is Hulk and Monstrosity, 100% increased golem damage, and maximum life at the golem. By the way, my pets never die yet. I've done pit 70 or 80 so far on this build, and then not one pet's died yet. Nice, it probably will a bit later on. But if we need more pet tank, if you're doing pit, just go here. From here, just pop up. Once you got the points, and you can see here, there's minion armor and minion max and life. Once you do this, they'll be absolutely fine. So if any issues, you've got spare points, guys, just pop up here instead. Brilliant. So yeah, so Hulk Monstrosity, guys, and right here, guys, is Dead Razor. Do not put Dead Razor on the cult leader node down here. Don't put it here to bonus this stuff here. It's just not worth it. Okay, go here, and look how much extra golem damage I'm getting right here, guys. Look, 212 golem damage. And this is level 76 at the current at the moment, yeah? So you look, so I'm getting like 309 here, and then I'm getting another 212 here as well on top. And then the extra summoning damage as well on top, and the damage as well, because this Dead Razor buffs all the pet stuff in that range. So we're buffing all of this, and of course the golem damage here as well. It just makes your golem guys into an absolute powerhouse. It's so good. Golem damage here as well, which is lovely. And more golem damage up here as well, which is nice. I've actually took this as well because it gives you armor percentage here. This really helps you cap out your armor percent as well, a bit more damage, etc, etc. And there you go, guys. That is the Paragon trait. Hope you guys enjoyed this build and video. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks very much for watching, guys. Go smash, golden smash, boys. Go. Thanks for watching, man.